Now, do you like being bored?
I don't remember. It's been so long.
Yeah, the answer would normally be no, but there's now a scientific name for people who get pleasure from their most banal activities. It's called Autonomous Sensory Meridian Response, or ASMR.
Apparently, there are millions of people around the world who watch deliberately dull videos for the pleasurable sensations that they generate. One such video is of towels being folded. Now, see how you go with this.
So we should start with the very basics. Let me show you the 2 ways that you usually would fold a towel.
Alternatively, you could watch golf.
So what is going on in their minds? Not a lot. Dr. Carl Krusnitsky is here to make some sense of it. Carl, good morning. What is this all about? It's being referred to as a brain massage. Is it a
brain
real
massage
thing?
tingle.
Yeah.
Is it a real thing?
There's a small number of people, not all of us, but a small number of people who, when they're doing something like hearing a voice speaking in a strange accent, so a whispering voice, whispering the first book of the Bible, Genesis, in Latin, right, a female voice, or somebody massaging your head, or a piece of a work of art or a piece of music.
Listening to Enya, for example.
That would work as well. Or educational lectures, like being told about the features on your new car. For some people, they go into not just disengagement, but they go into a weird tingling on the back of their head, and their attention becomes focused.
Is it a meditative state?
Well, firstly, we don't know if it is real, but I think it could be either a meditative state, if it's real, or it could be something like a fit. And if you look at it from a mind fit, you can have mind fits. And so, from an evolutionary point of view, we have been evolved to pleasure. You know, you want to have a good time. Pain, you want to avoid things that are bad for you. And a small number of people have been evolved towards excellence. They want to do the best they can. And so there's a whole bunch of videos that bring this on, where you're watching somebody brushing shoes clean in the best possible way, or filling out a form really, really accurately, or doing the job really well.
That makes me want to have a fit that people need to do that, to make that video, or that you'd even need to be taught how to fold a towel.
That's true.
But it's not about teaching them to fold a towel. It's about the relaxation of watching someone. It's like watching origami.
Yeah,
but someone obviously thinks that people need to be taught how to fold a towel.
Well, you do.
Some people do.
Okay, here's one. Have you been taught how to sweep a floor? When I was working at the Steelworks, a guy taught me how to sweep the floor, and there's a whole art to it. Okay, the second one.
Sure there is.
Wiping window glass. You ever seen the guys doing the window glass?
Yeah.
I went to the ABC, and I asked the guy to teach me how to do it.
Well, the first step is to start whistling.
I asked him to show me about once a year. I still can't do it. But he can do it and not have any seam marks.
It is a skill, actually.
There are many skills. And so part of us, some of us are evolved towards searching for excellence. And if you think about boredom, is that boredom gets rid of everything else and allows what is truly within you to come up.
So, but hang on, why do we define it as boredom?
Okay,
because there's a part of you that's being stimulated by it.
Yes, that's right. Boredom as a word was invented in 1852 by Charles Dickens in his book Bleak House. And there's three sorts of boredom. There's a boredom when you can't do what you want to do, or you're being forced to do something you don't want to do, or you just can't engage with the world. But regardless of that...
Because boredom is a very adolescent word.
Well, that's confusing as well, because if you look at people who say, I'm bored, and then you look at the kid, he's doing emails. He is on Facebook, he's on Twitter, he's SMSing. He is doing a whole bunch of activities which, in the past, each one would have taken a quarter of an hour. I shall write you a letter, Sam, and I shall spend a quarter of an hour writing this perfect letter, whereas nowadays it's sort of often 10 seconds. But if you stop all that and allow what's inside you to come up, then you can get that engagement with yourself. So if you're sort of a meditative state, as you said,
intellectually or emotionally engaged with something, then you shouldn't be bored by it.
Maybe it's more complicated than that. There are whole papers on boredom. But you're right. Off the surface of it, no, you shouldn't be bored. But then, but the main thing is to see what is inside you. So part of what you do with the world is interacting with the world, and part of you is not interacting and seeing what you are. If you actually have anything to say that is purely creative, that you made up all by yourself. I can't do that sort of stuff.
But you can sweep a factory floor.
Only after being taught, but I cannot wipe glass.
All right, thank you, Carl. That is deeply fascinating.